Tonight, I got my fellow Lawnarchist, DJ Jamil Rockwell, and we are joined by the chief nigga that we ask questions to, Michael Brass, and our special guest for the evening, Jay Welch.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Man, a little later than our usual late. That's on me. I've been running behind all day, and shit rolls downhill. I don't know why I said that, but it just felt cool to say at the moment, I guess. I don't know. But everything's good, I guess. Before we get too far into everything, let's go ahead and check in. For those that are not familiar with the show, we at the Lawnarchy are pretty good tenets of mental health, and one of the things that we like to do to promote that is the segment called the check-in, where you basically just take a moment to talk about whatever's on your mind. It is a judgment-free zone unless you're discussing harming yourself or others. And then, we haven't had to, but, we might just stop the show and just talk it out. For, some things are more important than some things. So it's a real simple process. It's nothing taxing or heavy. It basically just goes like, hey, Brass, man, how was your week, bro?
Not too bad. Move around a little bit. Helping a buddy out with a couple of projects he got going on, and digging in the crates.
Hey.
Actually, just looking up all kind of, stuff that I thought people might want to know the backgrounds of for later on next week.
Shit.
Not too busy this week, though.
Well,
As opposed to last week, it was wild.
Oh, last week was wild all over, man. I think it had something to do with the strawberry moon coming up. But I don't know. I didn't look into seeing other than picking berries what the strawberry moon was, supposed to signify. Shit, Welch, how was your week?
Not too much, man. Just working, taking care of baby girl. School week, so it was a school week. I'm sure you know.
Yeah,
taking care of her, working.
Gotta take care of the boss.
Yeah, just making sure she happy, But other than that, in the lab, trying to produce and write, produce and write some new music and new inspiration, exactly, for sure. So
okay, that's what's up.
Not too much, man.
Shoot, that sounds good. Creativity is always or being able to use your creativity is always a plus, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, being able to actually work the craft,
man,
is oh man, that's dope. It feels like I don't get to do that as often as I used to. But man, I miss it. But I still get in. I still try to get it in.
Yeah. Get it in.
That motherfucker didn't skip a beat neither.
Rock, how was your week?
Let me start off by giving a word of advice to you Gen Xers out there. Never schedule butt stuff on a Monday.
He had a colonoscopy, y'all.
Hey, we are honest and transparent here. It's part of life.
Oh no. I was just. I could already see some people like butt stuff.
Yeah,
we knew Rockwell was into some shit, but
Yeah, no, not
we
quite.
didn't know he was into that kind of shit.
Not quite there.
What's going on?
And you scheduled it?
I assure you, I was not into this. I was not into this.
And you scheduled it?
Scheduled it
Damn, what kind
weeks in advance.
You have to really prep yourself, huh?
Yeah, so that was the big thing of the week.
And nasty ass liquid.
Oh my God.
The lemonade.
And couldn't eat all of Sunday and until after it was done Monday. Yeah, bro. Like people be talking about getting a colon cleansing, like going to them little spas or whatever, getting a colon cleansing. I remember Holly saying she asked her doctor about colon cleansing and whatnot. It was like, you can go do that shit, but it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing you ain't gonna get from that juice.
Don't Richard Gere yourself.
That's literally booty juice. It's literally booty juice.
There's a thing that's worse than that I'll tell y'all off air.
But they did find some things non-cancerous. And so I will have to now get checked every 3 years. So if you are slacking on that, or like, ain't nobody touching my ass up, hey boy,
Slacking on the back end.
it's better than colon cancer.
I'm 32.
Or diverticulitis or diverticulosis.
Diverticulitis is a monster. My grandma had it.
Yeah, and when you get those polyps, that's what when they become inflamed, that's what turns into diverticulitis.
Yeah, man, I heard the motherfuckers bust open on your ass, in your ass,
Be a problem.
for your ass,
A whole ass problem.
a whole ass problem.
A whole ass problem. Now, thankfully, I wasn't
asshole problem too.
I wasn't conscious for this.
Yeah.
I was unconscious.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like they used to have an option where you can, or ain't there an option?
Yeah,
where you can
they
be,
got a conscious out. Yeah,
where you can be.
Who the fuck? I don't give a fuck.
People that don't want to go to sleep.
I don't care how much it costs or if I die.
Yeah, put me. I don't want to witness none of this.
I know a couple people that have they were conscious for theirs.
Yeah, I don't want to witness.
Because they were like,
none
yeah,
of
you already playing with my butt, and I just don't trust a motherfucker. And I was like, you know what?
Chaperone.
I feel you, but
fuck that.
man,
Fuck that.
give me the drugs.
Exactly. If I'm giving it up that much, I might as well give up my whole life.
But I ain't gonna front though. I feel a little different.
Well, it might have violated you a little bit.
Well, no, I mean like in the fact that like I mean, this is the farthest I'm gonna go with a gang, but
it's real life, man.
my poop is a lot more consistent.
Oh, because you emptied your guts.
Yeah.
Right. You cleared your shit out. All that bullshit you
And no, one of the polyps was 30 millimeters. It was like
that sounds huge.
damn near a blockage. Yeah.
They hit that?
Yeah, they got it out.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Good.
What they used a hot something. I forgot what the fuck they said. Hot snatch or something like that.
No, but that's dope, man. I definitely think
a different doctor.
I definitely think though, just that awareness, health awareness, And I'm definitely trying to be more health conscious myself and got health insurance and all that. And so, yeah.
I feel you on that. I need to get health insurance.
And yeah, that was the other thing. I'm trying to eat a little bit better, a little less after this. Now that I've literally seen my colon and seen like where it should be.
We're not invincible.
Man, that's real. That's nice though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was wild though. They sent me the report, on the little website and whatnot, and I sent it to Holly, and she was like, "I now have pictures of your butthole." Wait, what? Hold on. There's pictures. There's pictures in the report.
She slid in there with the camera.
I scrolled down to that motherfucker. I was like, "Oh my god!"
I got the file.
Oh, inside, dog. Yeah.
Okay.
Inside.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm okay with that. You can see that if you want. That's medical.
If you get a couple of these hard drives working, you probably catch some outside pictures. When these hard drives come back to life, you'll find some shit that you don't want to see. I guarantee that because I did. I was, hey, nigga,
not on no hard drive, nigga.
It's terrible when
on
it's
a laptop.
Somebody
Maybe on a laptop, but not on a hard drive. I ain't leaving that type of evidence around.
Wait. I'm gonna bust myself out and probably hurt somebody's feelings, but somebody I know is in the industry, right? As a youngin, turned that shit on and was like, I can't watch a lot of shit no more. I probably can't do this ever again. Just that nigga used to stay upstairs sometimes. But nah, he cool.
Everybody's in the fucking industry now.
Yeah, let's keep on keeping on because I don't want to talk about the porn industry. We'll talk about that after check-in.
But no, that was the majority of my week. Might have a new job coming.
Well, feel better.
So wish me luck on that.
For sure.
Good luck. I don't know if I was supposed to do that immediately or I've never understood the timing when people say wish me
As
luck.
immediate and as frequent as you like, sir.
I say you got it. You got it already, man.
My week was alright.
Yeah, Pia.
It was alright.
Tell us about it. Okay.
No, yesterday was eventful just because of Wednesday since Wednesday has been pretty eventful because of I couldn't upload episodes to Spotify.
Oh yeah,
And it's a whole outage. Yeah. But when I was checking on Google, and I was like, "Hey Google, bitch, is Spotify out?" And it's like, "Nah, cuz Spotify good." And I was like, "No, it ain't." And it's like, "Nah, it is."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "You motherfucking lie. You in cahoots." Yeah, it was like, no, it's cool. But I don't know what I'm looking at on Down Detector. It's quarter. It's a fucking gorilla. Started.
Oh yeah, turn that purifier on.
Started back working on some stuff. I hadn't really put it down, but I did pick it back up.
I'm interested to hear, man.
I am too. I've been bullshitting. I had to come to Jesus moment this week. I did. I've been bullshitting with myself because I got this EP project called First Quarter that I was supposed to put out during the first quarter of the year. We're now almost in the third quarter, and I don't know. And it's not that who was I talking to? Oh shit, that's actually talking to Quarter. Ain't that a bitch? That's a whole Quarter. And about people not necessarily wanting to sell their product or promote their product, and some of the reasoning behind that. In his eyes, a lot of it was just simply being lazy.
True indeed, God.
And he's not wrong in saying that, because some of it is definitely lazy. But now I'm talking, when I say promote, I'm talking more old school fashion of face to face,
Guerrilla promotion.
People.
Yeah.
Get your fam, get your friends.
Press the flesh.
Yeah.
Type promoting.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, it's not necessarily lazy. It's, this ain't dope. You know what I'm saying? Dope sells itself. I ain't never sold no dope. Dope sells itself. Motherfuckers just found out I had dope and they came to buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never advertised no fucking dope. Dope sells itself. But this ain't dope. You know what I'm saying? You got to push this. So in the process of pushing this, there's always a fork in the road. There's either you're going to receive a yes, which is the goal, or you're going to receive a no, which is more likely. Now, when you get down that, let's say you get the no path got a couple of forks in that road. You know what I'm saying? Is the no just going to be a cool, I don't really listen to, a cool turn down? Or is it going to be something disrespectful like, you just handed a motherfucker a CD for free and they look at it, read it, open it up, and toss it like a frisbee? I've seen both.
That's peace. Oh man, I don't know.
I just got a vision of Ludacris in the bathroom listening to that tape.
No,
I
man.
had that moment. I had that.
Tell me to fill out your pocket, Skinny.
Come on now, Skinny man.
Come on, Skinny man.
Skinny man. Tell me, man.
Tell me, man. Tell me, man.
I knew that nigga had my back. I knew P had my back.
Tell me, man. Shout out DJ Shy.
Yeah.
He got niggas. He filled up motherfucking Ward Parkway with niggas to go see.
Oh
That's how
my
we got
God.
the tickets?
Yeah.
Oh, that was legendary, man.
Shout out to Shot, because I didn't know. Somebody just called me up like, we're going to see the movie. Come get me. It's bad. I'll be over there today.
Hell yeah.
Sean and Shad and Sean Edwards. Hooked that up to where
So did.
we had a private screening for the premiere of Hustle and Flow. The Thursday before it came out.
That was hard out there for a count.
Hey, that was I mean,
Boy, Shy was getting us some nice tickets back then, boy.
I mean, if you look back to that night or think back to that night, the who's who of Kansas City rap and hip hop scene was there.
Oh, yeah.
Tech was there.
Oh, yeah. It was thick.
Because Tech wasn't on, it was one of the rare times that Tech was actually in town because he wasn't on tour. So he showed up. Chris Calico was there.
Did Jock show up to that? No,
Yeah, Jock was there. Yeah, everybody was there.
Yeah.
Jock was there. Jay Lee was there. Ty was there. I was there. You was there.
Roll with me.
Smooth was there. Rock was there.
Hold on, what show we talking about?
Hustle and Flow.
Hustle and Flow.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Shit, most of the Heat Mob was there because it was free. You know, some free shit going down. Heat Mob showing up.
Thick.
No, fucking everybody was there, bro.
I mean,
like,
you know, everybody. Set Screw was there. Shit, the Natives was there. Blunt
wasn't
Rap
Jazz
was
there?
Jazz was there. Of course, Jazz was there. Studio E was there. Studio B was there. Woosley was there. Wood Grain was there.
Did Stu and them come out?
Dogar?
Dogar was there.
Who? Stu. The niggas come out from Topeka?
Yep.
Thought so.
Yep. Cash from DVS. Yep. Shit, I feel like Reggie B was there.
Yeah, Reggie was there.
Yeah, man.
That's my memory.
Yeah, that was a literal, like, who's who of the Kansas City scene, and that was a good night, man. Only thing that was missing, in my opinion, should have had a DJ playing before.
I thought Shaw was going to play before.
And then should have had an after party.
Somewhere, yeah.
Somewhere fairly close, probably over the
in the hall of the mall, because they used to do that for the movie screen.
Nah, I mean a real after party. Maybe over Club Rain or Jamaica G's or something, or G's Jamaican.
Now, there was the show that Shaw gave a bunch of tickets out to that he did open up for somebody, and ended up being the most entertaining part of the show. That fucking Carl Thomas show. You didn't go to that?
I was probably on tour. I was probably on some touring.
No. That was around the Hustle and Flow time.
Shit, I was still doing touring around Hustle and Flow, nigga.
What year was that?
Hustle and Flow was
05.
Nah, I thought it was like 07.
2005.
2005.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was more regional touring because I was still with Soul Service.
True.
So we was probably doing another Wichita, Omaha, Columbia run.
But he opened up for Carl Thomas, and he was doing this thing beforehand. I think there was a comedian there too that opened up for Carl Thomas too, and then Carl Thomas got on this stage, stumbling.
Oh.
And I get a text from Shad. He been drinking since 11 a.m. or since 10 a.m. He said they've went to the liquor store 3 times between like 10, 11 a.m. and showtime at 8.
Hope you ain't paying Marlon's.
Oh, I do remember that. Because that was the secret that was the secret show.
Yeah, It was a secret show, yeah.
Budweiser,
It was invite only.
Budweiser secret show. Yeah, I do remember that.
Oh yeah, he had all his money already. Budweiser.
Oh yeah, and all the free Bud Light in the new blue cans you could drink.
Didn't give a fuck.
Matter of fact, I know exactly where I was that night. We were doing a show in Topeka at the Movie Trap.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. The Booby Trap.
I never got to play there.
You didn't do the show when we did the show up at the Booby Trap for Anarchy 2? Nah, you might not have.
I don't think I did.
Nope, you didn't. It was Rob G. You was mad at us then. I forgot.
Now I knew them people.
Yeah, I know you know them.
Yeah.
They're your people.
Man, I ain't know how to say it. Let's not go that far. But yeah, I know why it was called the Booby Trap.
Booby trap.
Precisely. Why?
But yeah, we were doing a show at the Booby Trap that night in Topeka. It was us.
No, that wouldn't.
Carl Thomas night, yeah.
Bro,
Carl Thomas night.
what was I mad at y'all about?
Carl Thomas night?
You said that was
No, that was after Anarchy tour. Remember
No, it wasn't. Anarchy tour was 2009.
When was the Carl Thomas shit?
Like 2006. It might have been 2005.
Oh, you're right, 2006, because I was still with Soul Service.
Oh, yeah, if it was 06,
My bad. I had the times mixed up.
Amnesia.
No, I just had the times mixed up. I thought we were talking about after Anarchy tour, after Anarchy 1. Because I was talking about Anarchy. I said something about Anarchy 2. And the Anarchy 2, Rockwell wasn't on. Because he was like, no, man, fuck y'all niggas. And I was like, I ain't mad at you. I'd be like, fuck us too, dog. But I'm in too deep, so I'll catch you in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, it was how it was. And if I could go back and change anything, I don't know if I would.
Nah, I don't think so. I mean,
Only thing I would change is the day Michael Jackson died.
oh my God.
I would wait until like that next Wednesday when we were long gone from Los Angeles.
You still would have killed
Oh, he had to die, I guess,
talking
but
about
no, dude.
Still would have killed him. Ain't that fucked up?
Just not on my time.
Just not
Oh.
not on our money. Fuck the time. It was on our
guess
money.
what? Hold on. Guess what the anesthetic was for my fucking colonoscopy?
Oh, propofol?
Yes.
What's who?
That's that shit that killed Michael Jackson.
They don't give you that much though.
No, not at all.
And you're not getting it on the night.
And it seemed like you only sleep for like 5 minutes.
Hey, and the anesthesiologist was like, hey, I'm
He hit
gonna
that
hook
shit
you
on
up.
me.
I'm gonna hook you up. You're gonna be all right. You're
Whatever
gonna be
the fuck
just
they gave
fine,
me
bro.
The last surgery I had.
So you're gonna be blurry for a little while afterwards, but outside that, you're gonna be just fine, man.
How long was you out?
20 minutes, something like that. 30 minutes, 30 minutes.
Hey, they said I was gonna be out for.
Well,
an hour and a half.
they cut some shit out.
On you?
Yeah.
They said I was gonna be
As
out
a
for an
pilot.
hour and a half, 2
Yeah,
hours.
they take a little
I was out for 4.
No, they took the whole junks out.
4.
Big piece?
Yeah.
Oh, they took a little piece on mine.
Well, I got my whole gallbladder.
Let's see here. We got let me just jump in with this. We got matinee sessions coming up this week,
Yo,
Tuesday, June 17th, over at the warehouse on Broadway in the back at the they call it Soundbite. I think that's a pretty cool name. It's a nice spot. It is a really nice spot. If you haven't been there, stop by, come hang, fuck with your boys. Welch will be performing. Brass will be doing sample archaeology. We'll get into those a little bit later. Do a favor for the homies real quick. If you get stop at kick over to flavorpack.org, check out the Guilty Pleasures mixtape, Volume 1. I've heard rumblings that the cats from Marrakesh are working on or not working on, but just I guess putting some more stuff together for a Volume 2. These dudes they're pretty fucking weird, but they make good music. You gotta check it out for yourself. I can't, hold your hand on it. But Globe-Trotting Moroccans. Say that 6 times. Man, and friend of the show, friend of the scene, master of the paint cans, Scribe has a Scribbleverse movie premiere coming up.
Word?
Yeah, June 26th. Just go to Facebook, type in Scribbleverse, and it should pop up to the event.
That's dope, huh?
So that's gonna be June 26th. We'll pub it a couple more times.
Funky fucker, get your Walt Disney on.
Man, yeah. I'm not. I believe that him, of course, Leonard Destroy, and did the music, and then I believe that UB may have done some of the
I think I heard something about that.
vocals for something. So yeah, so this is gonna be dope. It'll be Thursday, June 26th. Like I said, just go to Facebook and type in Scribbleverse and search, and it should pop right on up. Man, so we got Brass and Welch with us tonight. This is Welch's first time on the lawn, but not necessarily first time with us doing lawn activities.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
We had an interview with him at the
Undisclosed Lawnarchy alumnus.
Wanderfest.
Yeah, man.
And I haven't put any of the Wanderfest interviews out yet. So that is, I'm debating on where I want to put them first. It's like part of me wants to. I think I want to save them for Patreon. But I also want people to really see them. So I don't know. Let me start out on Patreon for a couple of months, and then I may go ahead and put them up on YouTube after that. After like 6 months. I don't know.
You gotta tease them out on YouTube, cause
snippets or something.
Yeah, and I'm lazy about doing it. It's not that I'm lazy about doing snippets. That shit just takes a lot of time, and it's a pain in the ass, in my opinion. Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, no, I'm excited to be here, man. Excited to chop it up with the fellas. Talk a little music, talk a little life, talk a little whatever.
Well, it's gonna be a lot of whatever.
What you got for the show, bro?
What you mean?
This dude.
Me? Well, I'm trying to, the aesthetic, the vibe. I always want to try to cater to the event, to the show.
Oh shit. I mean, this is not really this is real loose. It's the ultimate design goal of it is a place for, like, if you're working on some new stuff, you can come try your new stuff out, and be people there to check it out. You can get a live reaction and see if you need to tweak this or maybe consider doing that.
I definitely got some new stuff. I'm gonna keep that clip loaded. I'm gonna wait on that one because, like you said, as far as the promotion and marketing, as far as myself, I can take accountability. It do be times where I be lazy. I do got the effort. I put my tripod out in the field and got down by myself. I've done that before, but it'd be the times where, like, man, do I feel like going out here and hitting these locations dolo, setting up, doing 50 shots to get one shot, but It don't matter. It's all about the grind. So now I just want to put that process in no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Put the new music, the new energy in, and I'm kind of on some, jaded kind of from the industry little, not too much, but just
Well, that
understanding a little bit more of what I'm
that's
dealing
cool.
with.
You know, it's nothing wrong with that. Just don't let it. You just gotta learn how to shape the jade.
Yeah, understanding. Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because some people, most people, cut too deep and wind up fracturing the surface of it and fucking it up.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I'm treating it like I'm talking about an actual stone. So catch up. So yeah, you know, the jade is it's a cool piece to have because it shows that you put some work in to a degree, but it also shows that, in my opinion, it also shows that you're not for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And people, I'm very jaded. My shit's super smooth, shiny, hella polished. And I think that's why. But it's like how we're asking. What'd you call me earlier? What kind of asshole was it? I forgot, but it was dope. But it's because I'm very upfront. I'm very, let's just get to the point about it. I don't want to bullshit you. Don't bullshit me. I wouldn't like that always. You know, I'd let you sit there and blow smoke up my ass for a day and a half about a 20-minute show that you wasn't gonna pay me for. You don't even get to light that blunt no more. Nigga, what's the check? Oh, ain't one? Oh shit, I don't know anybody who's doing volunteer work right now. So
Yeah.
if you got a budget to get the headline artist a case of Hennessy, you can squeeze $150, $200 out for me. Nah,
It's about exposure.
rap these.
Exposure.
But I'm like you said, not being too jaded. I definitely know. I'm trying to get an understanding and perspective. I'm realizing that, and the solution is to just better work on the craft, man. Better just go harder. You know, do what I got to do to better myself as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the outside influences. Just do what I got to do. Stay focused. Stay locked in, and I feel like that's the move.
Yeah, because one thing I had to learn was when you know, probably 10 years ago when I was still teaching, you know, and I had like break times or whatever, I'd get on Facebook and I'd rabble rouse about, you know, how Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne was fucking everything up and whoop de woo, blah blah blah, you know, all that. And I look back on that now and I'm like, I just wasted energy. But that's something I had to learn. You got to learn this shit. And I probably turned some people off that needed to hear the message. You know what I'm saying? Because I was so anti. I had to learn that shit. But Rockwell used to always hit me and be like, "Hey man, calm down, bro." And I'd be like, "I can't help it, man."
Now, secretly, internally, I was just as rageful
That's about the time I left it all alone.
as he was. I just, I just wasn't ready to pull the trigger on that just yet. But man, if I had it all over to do again, I would definitely become less jaded and become more exploratory.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
If I'm not seeing the shit that I want or seeing the vibe that I want, I either need to travel to find that shit or I need to be able to build it.
Right.
Oh, I did.
From the ground up. Right.
I like that.
You know,
Hell,
right.
you was with me for
Right.
a lot of it.
I like that. and that's the mind state I'm on, man. Like, even the streaming game, like I know what it is, but like I want to hear more of that independent grind. You know what I'm saying? Like we was talking about the guerrilla market and having a mixtape or project $20-$25, having 80% of my fan base purchase that music. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a million motherfuckers or a million plays. I just need a collective supportive that's gonna rock with me. You know, and so that's what I'm trying to be on.
It's out there. Unfortunately, it's a lot of minutia that you have to slice through nowadays to get to certain aspects of your core group. But if you can maneuver through it,
I'm down to explore.
it's worth it. And I got jaded, and then I was also trying to be what I felt I was missing. You know, I was trying to fill that hole with that. You know, and I don't necessarily make that music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I tell stories. I will spit some bars every once in a while, but spitting bars and punchlines is just punchlines are cooler than bars. For example, Lil Wayne spits bars. Bars are just stuff that more times than not he's spitting bars. Just words that rhyme. It doesn't necessarily connect from sentence to sentence, phrase to phrase, thought to thought. It's just words that rhyme. But what Lil Wayne does also is he'll take those bars he spit and tie them together somehow for a punchline.
I was just about to say it's a way that you can ride that line.
And that's cool. But it took me actually having to really listen to Lil Wayne and stop.
Oh, the new shit is.
I haven't listened to the new stuff yet.
Don't.
He said
The first couple tracks is cool, but after
that
Hey man, we really should have just stopped labeling these albums the Carter after like 4.
let's say 2.
No, the Carter 3 I like.
I like the Carter 3.
We on Fast and Furious. Levels of Carter
Right.
Hey, I don't know if I ever told y'all this, but there's a song on Carter 3. I want to say it's track 7. It's called Dr. Carter.
I should enjoy that.
I made that motherfucker like 10 years before that.
Yo,
Damn near exactly the same as Swiss Beats.
The hip hop gridlock there going on, or you think you might have?
No. It's not a unique. The song is not a unique concept. You know what I mean? But it's a hell of a sample. You know what I mean? And it's got all the instrumentation in it that you need. You literally can just throw a couple of kicks under that motherfucker, filter it another way to make it sound like the fucking band is mixed. Like the studios, like the session players have been remixed.
Think about that. You hear somebody use the shit that you use, because I was fucking with Taha the other day. I sent him a text of this little Bow Wow freestyle over a beat, and I'm hearing a sample. I'm like, oh fuck, Ty, you should have put that shit out, because he did it way better. Oh my god, Ty murdered that shit. It's so bland on the motherfucking Bow Wow beat. But yeah, it's. That's kind of a good thing when you digging in the right places.
That's what I know. That was the confirmation
sometimes it pisses me the fuck off, because I took Rumba Waystar, right? This joint up there, I'm playing at the time. He's like, oh yeah, that's that Freddie Gibbs joint. What? Yep, showed it. I'm like, I couldn't figure out what to do with it. This motherfucker just stole it. And just stole a little bit of it. Jesus Christ.
Man.
Okay.
Man, that's the worst.
All right.
But it means you traveling in the
means-
right places
yeah,
with your digging and with
Yeah.
your creative.
Good feeling and a bad feeling. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go deeper.
I'm in the right.
I wasn't just fucking around. I had a good idea.
Right.
You know,
I wasn't bullshitting.
I wasn't
Okay.
bullshitting.
Somebody else, all right, because I got a couple of those too.
Just to jump back on Tuesday, that's kind of how I got into fucking around doing sample archaeology because everybody, I mean, YouTube is full of sample breakdown beats, but stop
Sure.
telling secrets on YouTube, retarded fools. Excuse me for my R word, but I'm quoting MF Doom. I went down to Dallas and watched the, I forget DJ's name. I'll come up with it, put it in the chat or something later. But him and his drummer did a whole throwback old school songs, sample song. Right? Like, that's more like it. That felt way better than watching the little sample breakdown on YouTube shit. And came back and started doing it just randomly around the city. So when y'all popped up, I was like, yeah, this would be fun to do that. So we're gonna talk a lot of shit, play a lot of old songs and samples that you're gonna be listening to. I remember this one cat used to do a social media finds back in the day where he'd start playing some doo, 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 doo. He'd take his doctor, yeah. All right, Snoop Dogg. What the hell? What is it? So he did about 10 songs like that where really cats just rapping over the beginning of a bunch of songs.
Man.
We're going to do a lot of that, but we're going to do some other weird shit.
You know, I feel like there should be more of a sample culture in the town. You know what I mean? It's not like
You would have thought it would have caught on with the jazz sample era. Both of them. Because there was 2 or 3 of them eras.
well, I'm saying as far as like communing, like I personally feel like we should be able to have beat and sample events like every week. You know what I mean? Like if nothing else, there's a gang of producers in
Reaching
this town.
them do that up in Mini Bar.
Weekly?
It's just not every week. No, I think it's bi-monthly, something like that. I don't get.
I think it's
absolutely
month.
how
It feels like it's monthly,
I'll admit.
Yeah.
or maybe like every 6 weeks. They do it though.
Yeah.
Figure that.
But real talk, like we got a lot of producers in this town. But
It's just a big name.
but a great deal of us are kind of isolationists. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's part of the craft.
Which is part of the craft. But you should go out and breathe some air, touch some grass, be around some like-minded individuals.
You got to think about how many times you see Icy Rock and Jock Max in public. Where we learned it from.
Hey,
Nah.
but when they come out,
I'd say more. How many times you see
Now what?
Icy Rock in public? Because Jock stayed in public forever up until pandemic. That was his.
hey, but when you do see him in
Alright.
public,
That's when it was permanent and over disappeared.
Yeah.
You got to see it. If you ain't getting taught, you ain't seeing it.
hey, but when you do see him in public, magic, bro.
I
Magic.
don't think he's spent nowhere though.
Who Jock?
Yeah, I ain't seen him.
If he is, it's not in town. Yeah.
I can't see.
Which, hey, you know,
I ain't mad at whoever's paying that. You know they paying.
Man.
yeah. Shout
out
Man, don't ever let me hit the lottery, boy.
Speaking of that, I heard a Jock Max rhyme I ain't ever heard today.
Yeah, I saw that in the text thread. I said, listen to it. I said,
Yeah, I had never heard that.
Jock Max busting bars.
That was crazy.
It is
Post 2000 Jock bars.
shit. Is there still a curiosity from people about samples and shit now?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, you got like the what's the name of that? Who sampled? database. They got the app. You can
I'll be liking
you
that.
can research a lot of that shit. Obviously, everybody got Shazam on their shit. Yeah.
I've been watching Mass Appeal when they go in and
Mm-hmm.
upload and flip
Yeah, man.
samples.
You know about Will.
Will who?
Conductor. He's one of the young niggas that's, well, not really young, but he looks it. That's leading this shit. He's just a little bit older.
Yeah, but Ninth Wonder just did one. He made like 5 beats in a row. He was just on God level, man.
Oh, he did another one of them.
Another one.
Oh no shit.
Legendary.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch that.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that.
Reacted to it on my YouTube page. Yeah, it was so fire.
That is a great concept, man. That's just a gold concept.
That's what I kind of said in the chat, man. We can kind of like challenge each other with some samples. Just pick a sample and we all just kind of flip it in.
Yeah.
I sent mine in.
I
sent mine in.
What you sent in?
That what was that? The old school song.
I gotta go back.
I do. That was a couple weeks ago. I do remember.
Yeah, I got it.
Damn, that might have been longer than
Shit,
a couple
I ain't
weeks
got-
ago.
I ain't got too much of an excuse now.
I got it.
Now the studio's just about put together with
Shit, it's
crack that Serato
I
studio.
challenge y'all. All y'all to the sample.
Oh,
Sample challenge.
Got something you can do on you right here. Let's do that, boy.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I
shit,
got
I'm
mad
down.
when I heard Mad Lib had been producing on the iPad for the last few years. I was like, what? Oh yeah. Let me look into this. Oh, I see what you've been doing, mother. Still got beef with Mad Lib.
See, I'm glad that you got like comical beef with some of these OGs. I got like a couple of real beefs.
Oh, I got a few real beefs.
with,
Got a few
with some,
real beefs. Personal
Hey,
beefs.
did y'all know that D Will worked for the railroad back in the day?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
yeah, you're making good money.
I at first I want to say I didn't remember that, but I kind of
Yep.
remember something. I don't know.
I'm trying.
But he was just interviewed.
I'm trying to think. It was
Like a week or two ago, and it was that's how he got the name. That's why he got the name.
Conductor
Dr.
Wood,
Wood,
yeah.
yeah. Because he is one. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember when
Fuck
he.
me, because I'm thinking it's this kind of conductor.
No,
No,
train
it's
conductor.
this kind of
Yeah.
conductor.
Yeah, his logo for a while had like a train
It did.
type
Fuck you.
motif to it. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I'm trying to remember the name that the like the last mixtape he did, because you know it's all his production anyway. So, but it was the last mixtape that he did, and I did the intro for it, where the intro was. He was like, "Hey man, just come in and just say whatever's on your mind, man." And I was like, "All right, bet." And I've been thinking about it all day, and I couldn't really come up with anything. But as I was walking into his apartment, a light bulb clicked, and we sat and talked for a minute, and he was like, "Well, man, you ready?" I was like, "Yeah." And I gave a 90-second, 90 to maybe 120-second diatribe about how I don't want to be your nigga no more. It was a good diatribe. I just can't remember the name of the. I'm gonna have to ask Deuce. Deuce, if you're watching, what's the name of that mixtape?
That's wild. Them tapes are about to become gold.
Especially if you got one.
I have a couple of them. I just don't know. I just don't know where exactly they are.
Them motherfuckers about to become gold.
What's the tapes? What are
Some D. Will or Conductor Williams did a series of tapes back in the day, mixtape joints, but it was all his production.
It was his production.
Yeah,
Smart.
Like Kanye had released some
Pretty much
underground
giving
beat
away
tapes. Yeah.
Right? Smart.
Yeah, and I did a couple tracks for some of them, and then I did the intro to one, and yeah. Oh man, hey man, look, I'm glad that he's successful. You know what I'm saying? I'm bothered that it took the time that it took, and that's not has nothing to do with him. That's just how the industry maneuvers and the bullshit games you got to play and things.
Yeah, because he been that.
Because
he been that.
I mean, there's so many cats around here been that.
Shit.
I'm glad he broke
D-Dot Professor, man, look, that dude, man, I've been talking about that dude on the show probably every week since the last matinee sessions, because yeah, if you know what I'm saying, hey, dude cold, and I mean I'm not just saying that because you know I consider him a friend. I'm not just saying that because he's also a member of the Mutual Musicians Foundation. I'm not just saying that because he's Kansas City classic.
That
dude
nigga
cold.
got some shit, bro.
It's cold. It's but I already know how it's gonna have to play out.
These beat battles, he is loaded for bear. Like
shit. Shout out Brian Kennedy.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? He's from here. He's produced for.
Man, there's so many.
Anybody who's won a Grammy in R&B for the past decade and a half, probably.
That's what he's been doing?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, when he left here.
Radio station. I know he was working radio station and he bounced. I know he did get into production. I didn't know he got that deep though.
Oh yeah,
He
no.
was rolling with
Yeah,
Swiss
that's all he.
like my man James.
You know what I mean? Like this on songs, like this on songs, dog. Like
this nigga got like 20 plaques, platinum ones. I don't know what he got gold. I don't know what the fuck he been doing with that, but I know he got a few because I can think of a couple. Damn.
You know, but it's funny though. You know, most of those people, the most successful producers that we've had, do not want to be celebrities.
No, hell no. They don't barely want to be known, especially around here.
Yeah.
And mainly because of here.
Yeah,
that's real.
And I don't think people do it on purpose or like to mean any harm to the community or the you know the whole vibe of this city with producers and shit. But
man, look, the producers got fed up years ago because they saw that the artist wasn't about the business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was coming to the producers just trying to get beats for free. They was coming to the producers trying to, with their hands out as opposed to trying to conduct business. You know what I'm saying?
Beyond that, even when they got a freebie, they still screwed on the back end.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's supposed to come through with
you got to take care of everybody.
Yeah.
Or you got the freebie and didn't do nothing with it. You just sat on it.
And they was trying to do new school business with old school cats. You know, I mean, in a lot, like back in the day, in a lot of situations, the producer may be getting more points than the artist.
Well, the producer got the 100% publishing on the production side. Because, the writers get the 100%, then the producer gets the 100%. So
and then we turned into this culture of flat fees, and you just buy the rights to the beat outright. That's kind of wild to me, dog. Like,
well, Timbaland also said he's like, because he was doing an interview with somebody, and they were like, "Hey, man, when I'm selling beats nowadays, I'm getting 10, 15,000 maybe for He's like, yeah, I was getting, $1 million. You could get $1 million for a beat back in the day, or 100, 250, 500,000. Well, he was like, yeah, it's because we wasn't sending no beats. You came to my spot.
We made them on the spot.
We made the beat for you. We crafted the beat to what you wanted to do.
Yep.
And it was your beat.
Yeah, I might play some, I might speed it up, I might slow it down, I might change it. Now they sending beats out you rapping to YouTube stuff.
Well, yeah, it's YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's, yeah, just, and it's like, he's like, shit, I'm not going to pay you top dollar for a YouTube beat that everybody got their hands on. Nobody want to bang that hoe.
Right.
And I was like, damn, that's real. Nobody want to bang that hoe. It's hard out here for it.
Taking chances, too. Shit started sounding the same.
Man, speaking of Timbaland, what are y'all thoughts on his AI music venture that I believe he has been plotting for a couple years now, because he's been having all people send music submissions in, and
been using it to train the AI?
I don't know, but
fucking got real diabolical.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Whoa,
yeah, because he was already stealing beats.
Because remember,
He's been goofy to me for a minute, man.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
With the SA charges on another producer from that era, that I'm not gonna bring it up because I don't think it dropped yet, but some of the dude we talk about it. I'm just so disappointed with a lot of them dudes from that era, from the Shiny Suit era.
He did one of those old master pills I was talking about. Kind of showed his, his flow and how he, man, it was so terrible, man. I was like, what, Tim? What? Are you serious? Like he took the easiest samples. He did the most lazy. I'm like, wow. And then he talking as if he teaching us
some new stuff.
Know nothing about music. He just talked to you like a genius. I'm like, bro,
yeah.
I just don't understand it.
Yeah, because it's a. I started.
Eric Sherman made like 3-4 tracks
on the Master Pill.
But I think I think it's. I don't know about that.
Eric Sherman got episodes of that on Master Pill. Oh man!
You better watch that, man. That's some good binge.
Oh my goodness!
Man, look,
that's some good binge watching. The whole Master Pill playlist, boy.
all of them.
For hip hop nigga, yeah, you'll be happy. The Manny Fresh one's good. Oh my goodness.
Alchemist, of course.
He's that great and still slept on.
Who?
Eric Sherman.
Sermon? Yeah. You know who's a dope ass producer that everybody sleep on? I'm
Pimp C.
names. Pimp C?
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you for jumping the gun on me. I was gonna say Redman, but still.
Redman definitely.
Yeah.
Boom. What? You just gonna take that? Okay.
That's fire.
Relax your mind, let you guys see.
I didn't know he produced some.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's how he got on.
A lot of artists.
It was either him or Scratch.
That's fire. Okay.
I mean, no, my bad. He was talking about Eric Sherman. I thought he was talking about, but Scratch did a lot of shit for EPMD.
Yeah, I was thinking Dice. I don't know why. Dice was
Yeah, Rockwilder did a lot of shit for Redman.
Yeah.
But now Pimp C did a lot of the orchestration for a lot of UGK stuff.
I can see that though.
Yeah, he just locked himself up in the studio and get to playing everything, and next thing you know, you got front, back, side to side. Hey, it's hey, rest in peace, Pimp C.
Dead rappers only. Dead rappers only.
Man, Pimp C knew some shit, I guess. I'm really starting to believe the conspiracy, because with all this Puffy trial shit.
You talk about that interview, boy.
A lot of that Pimp C shit that he said, 15, 20 years ago.
In front of nobody, getting naked in front of nobody.
I just thought he was talking about just random nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, but, nah. And I'm like,
Hey, look, if Puff goes to jail for any of this shit, it is going to alter hip hop history forever. Like, Like,
Will
you
it?
have to look at it from a totally different perspective.
He should go to jail for possessing terrorist amounts of baby oil.
But
that was an act of chemical terrorism.
ain't they talking about allegedly the eye drops with the dope in it?
Oh yeah.
We can get to that after we discuss this baby oil. Why do you have so
Well, allegedly, the baby oil had GHB in it. So when you oiling up,
diabolical?
Wow,
yeah.
Give you a little tea, though.
bro.
Make you ready to
Well,
mingle.
bro, think about that, man.
Make you dead to the world. He's just laying there taking it.
I say it again.
GHB baby oil.
You and your friends,
That is diabolical.
me and my friends, and we can be friends. And shit, we can do this every weekend.
He was trying to tell y'all wasn't listening.
All right,
Right with you?
No.
Yeah. Keep banging.
Oh, I love it when you take Pop.
Bro.
Big Pop.
No,
no.
like Puff will really have been an inflection point in hip hop. Hold on, surpassing Phil Spector as a fucking batshit crazy fucking producer, dog. Like he.
Brass Weinstein.
Like even hold on, even without the charges,
He surpassed
you
Weinstein.
hold on, you can make the argument that Puff has made the industry the what it is now, and that's not for the best.
In most ways, nope.
Look at how many stars he got his hands on.
Literally. Oh, excuse me.
All these shitty deals he cut.
Might put a little shit on.
I'd definitely say he's in scam.
You know, like.
Seems like scam.
And profited off of Big's death. Let's keep it a buck. He did. He snatched whatever of Big's credibility he could and launched it into a career himself. Because somebody got to make these albums so we can get this money.
It ain't about to dry up.
Have Mace write a little harder. Jadakiss, I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna steal some of your verses. Styles P, I'm gonna take a couple of your verses.
That nigga was just jacking niggas, dog.
Black Rob,
Write one for Shaq for me.
Black Rob, I got you. You taking? I'm taking that.
Black Rabbi, I'm also going to take your life.
Here's a half a key for your troubles.
Wow.
Kill yourself, man.
Kill yourself.
Allegedly.
Go kill yourself, man.
And it's pink.
Pink.
Yeah, man, try
You know they have prescription cocaine for real. That's
Yeah.
I thought it was just for eye surgery.
That's the shit that Keith Richards used. He's like, yeah, man, use the prescription stuff, man. Use the street stuff, man. Yeah, shit.
No
Yeah.
wonder he's still alive.
That's got to be the only reason, because
Motherfucker's still alive.
as much dope as he has done, probably still does. I don't know.
He's like Brian and dope. Like,
I'm saying.
Right.
He's like a
If you-
boy on Fallout. That's a
Just
whole.
pickled-
That's a
pickled
little
in
drop
cocaine.
and a big bucket of
He
drugs.
said pickled in cocaine.
it's just pickled in cocaine, bro.
If you cut him, he bleed whiskey.
For real, dog.
You can dry his hair out and crush it.
The day he dies, no, hold on. Rather than people find out or call up people dead before they are, like, people aren't gonna believe Keith Richards is dead.
I'm gonna think it's 28 years later promo,
So yeah, sup, dog.
because he looked like he'd been ravaged.
Nobody's gonna believe it.
Yeah, Keith Richards is a piece of work.
He's gonna fuck around and outlive Jagger.
Stop me up.
Get
I'm trying to think. No, the Rolling Stones came to Kansas City back in the '90s.
And they do Arrowhead.
Yeah, in Arrowhead. It was Pink Floyd that came down to Columbia and did a show. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, because I knew, it's fresh. I think it was freshman year. It might have been sophomore year. No, it was sophomore year because I was staying over in Scherz. And I was like, hey man, I'm kind of, I know that Pink Floyd is kind of a hippie jam band kind of thing, but I ain't really too hip. And some of my white homies put me on to it a little more, and I was like, oh okay, yeah, this is cool. I'm not finna. At the time, I think it was like a $200 ticket back in like '94.
Yeah.
So back then that's like a
To the no.
that's like a $2,000 ticket now. But I heard it was a great show. It sold out. They did it at Faroe Field at the football stadium. Yeah, a lot of drugs was around campus that day, like real drugs. I ain't talking about no weed.
Drugs.
Endless dizzles and no. This that boy. This that boy, Ray.
That boy with the D on the end of it.
Boy.
That boy, Ray. Shit. Conversations on the line. Man, so Welch, man, what do you do for fun, bro? What do you do to relaxify, let your conscience be free?
Shoot, I don't know, man. Little this, little that. I dabble with the videography. You know what I'm saying? The photography, of course. Wine. I used to make wine. I've been slipping on that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lynn's Wine. I named that after my father who passed. His middle name, and I was doing all right with that. I need to actually get back into it. People be asking me about it, but making some wine here and there.
You just became our wine expert on the lawn. We know about beer, we don't know about wine.
It bugged me out to do it.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna get something brewing actually here in a minute.
Hell yeah.
Get a little 5 gallon going,
5 gallon. That sound like just enough Carlos Rossi to have a good weekend.
Top of the line wine, Carlos Rossi. Top of the line wine, Carlos Rossi.
Now, are you making wine or are you making like the Earl Stevens stuff?
It's more so Earl Stevens.
Okay.
Yeah, I can definitely control the potency of the alcohol. About I can get 10 or higher, and that's what I usually go for.
Nice.
Nothing light.
Yeah, because he had some stuff that
gotta have some feel on it.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Well, yeah, I just couldn't do the Earl Stevens stuff, and there's no disrespect to it. I'm not. First off, I'm not really a big wine person, so let me start there. And then the wine I do probably, I'm like, I'm a nigga, so I'm gonna lean more to the sweet shit. Give me Moscato, give me some red.
Yeah, it's sweet red too.
You know what I'm saying?
Sweet red. I got you.
That nigga.
Sweet red is a vibe.
That nigga hit us with that mango skin. What is it called? Mango Scotto. The Earl Stevens. The mango Scotto. The Earl Stevens. Man, that's just like 18.5 or something like that. Wine percent wine.
Damn.
Strong.
Hey man, I took a
strong.
Ooh, I can't do this. This is
strong.
This is way too.
Need that with some
got some heat on it, boy.
Yeah, boy. I was like, man, I don't know if this is supposed to. I was like, shit, man. Do we have something I can
get up on your ass, boy?
Cut this with?
He needs some baby formula.
Hey, quarter. I was like, I might have to cut this with some Ray and Nephew.
Oh shit.
But now, yeah, I mangled with some mango before. I tried that one, and I made an herbal wine as well before. Straight herbs and a little bit of marijuana in that mug. It was hidden too. I ain't gonna lie.
Weed wine.
Weed wine.
And what's a fortified wine that's got like a little drop of some liquor in it too? Ain't that right?
I don't know. too hip on that.
Certified wine.
Also, man, yo, I had a podcast a while back, man.
Oh, word?
Yeah, man.
Shit, what was that? What was the episode still up?
Eons ago, man. What I call it, Tribe TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tribe TV.
Shit, was it just you or?
Nah, it was me. I was hosting it, but I had guests on, and we was talking, young entrepreneurs, young musicians, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. See, I was already
Shout
old,
out to
so
my man Kel Ryan.
I couldn't have been on the show. They were like, "Nigga, we said young." I'd be like, "Hey, I'm young at heart, baby."
So a fortified wine is a type of wine where distilled spirit, usually brandy, is added during the winemaking process to increase its alcohol content. This process also helps preserve the wine, giving it a longer shelf life. Common examples include port, sherry, Madeira, Marsala, and vermouth.
Vermouth, yeah.
Oh, that's what vermouth is.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of vermouth.
Trying to figure out from grandma's day, wasn't you?
I mean, just a little, slight dash.
Oh, well, you gotta
try it.
take your martini glass after you chilled it, and put a little vermouth in and twist it and coat it, and then you dump the rest. But if you depending on the martini that you're making. But yeah, because
I'm still
when I was
for a dirty ass martini.
when I was
What's
bartending,
the weirdest fucking martini you ever had?
I don't really know if it would.
Martinis and got weird like sushi.
Yeah, because I don't know if it would be weird now, but it was back then. It was like a pickle martini. The motherfucker had it was like a
dirty martini.
Pretty
a
weird.
pickle, but it wasn't vodka. It was tequila.
Oh,
Really?
shit.
Yeah, it was
With pickle juice?
yeah, like a pickleback, but it was just
That sounds weird as fuck.
Wild.
oh hey.
I was gonna say chocolate martini, like that was.
Oh, I used to make a mean chocolate martini, but I had to stop making them when I was bartending at Zen because they take forever to make
Yeah.
the right way.
Yeah.
And I'm not going. And if you know me, I'm not going to do it the wrong way because I'm going to charge you the right way price too.
You don't want to drink.
Oh no, when you got it, you was like, oh yeah, that's worth $15. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. But it would be shit, nigga. I would take the chill the glass. Shit, fucking, I'm about to give up the game. Peas drink of the week. Y'all better get your notes out. So I take my martini glass, chill it, and in a shaker, I would take the dark chocolate Godiva, the white chocolate Godiva, a little bit of chocolate vodka from damn, they had all the flavors. I can't, but it's just some chocolate vodka, 3 Olives, some 3 Olives chocolate vodka. Yeah. Rockwell, we're starting to remember this motherfucker. Take the 3 Olives chocolate vodka, and I shake that up, and I let that sit for a little bit. Get the glass, empty it, take it, and I had some hazelnut liqueur that was like a chocolate liquid, like a liquid chocolate sauce kind of deal. So I would take the inside of the martini glass and I'd coat that with that. Then I'd take the
It's just a little thicker than Kahlua, ain't it?
with
Like Kahlua syrup almost.
it's like chocolate syrup,
Yeah.
but it's liquor. It was like a chocolate liqueur syrup.
Yeah.
So,
I've had that. That shit is deadly.
Yeah. So I coat the up and down. I pour the martini glass. Take some. We had some of the. Somebody made some liquid. It's not liquid, but some liquor whipped cream. I would put that on top of that. Had some chocolate sprinkles and shit, and then bam. But it took me like 5-6 minutes to do all this, man. This is a speed bar. This is like 400 or 500 motherfuckers in here trying to get a drink. And as much as I enjoy doing that, you're not tipping me enough to take the time out to do it. And then you want to complain about it being $15, and I'm like, dude, did you see how much?
Did you see what happened?
Fuck what happened? Did you see all the liquor I put in here? There is not anything in here that is not liquor.
What year was this?
Like 2007, 2009.
I instantly gave you $40, $50 and not blinked a fucking eye.
Yeah, it was like 2007.
If I'm out at a club, especially if I'm about to get one for it being a bitch.
Or at least when I was at there, that was the end.
I might be showing out at something. I'm gonna get two. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get her one because I ain't drinking this shit. I want it to be good, but I'm trying to impress.
Oh, it was fire.
I'm not gonna cheap on the tip because I'm trying to impress. Mainly because I don't cheat on tips. You know.
Yeah, I'd had Jay Welch with his shirt off, swinging like a helicopter.
No, hey.
Back in the day.
Hey, Brad Stowe. Let them know, though, I'm a real soul of mischief. I'm a real soul of mischief, 93 till infinity. Like, to the bone, though. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know.
Like born in '93, which was
Okay.
But no, I remember at the show.
awesomeness. What was one?
We went to go see Souls of Mischief.
Oh, yeah, that was fucking awesome.
I'm a real soul of mischief. What happened?
Well, what you talking about?
He talking the old girl.
Oh,
So
she
it was
thought
one
she
of
was
the
one of the...
one of the ladies was over there. You know, and I guess she was, you know.
Oh, we was at the merch table.
Yeah, we was at the merch table. I guess she was, you know, with them. I dragged her to the dance floor. I worked her to the dance floor. They went and got him, retreated her back. Like, hey man, hey man, I was like, hey, all right.
He was about to walk out for their California.
But yeah, nah, that was a good night, man.
Oh, man.
I got beef with hieroglyphics, though.
All love for Hyro. No disrespect.
No disrespect. We didn't know.
She was, hey,
sorry.
she was eyeing, I was eyeing. You know, get that bug in her. We just slid onto the dance floor. This ain't the right song. All right, wait till the next song. This song game. All right, we'll catch the next one. She started cutting that rug. Hey, bro.
Yeah, that was wild.
I'm gonna need her. All right, you got it.
Oh, man. That's funny.
Go on the lookout.
That's funny.
Making sure there was no issue. Hey, I was good money. We stayed in there too.
Fuck it, man. I'm gonna give y'all 2 drinks this week, I guess. I mean, I'm not doing this shit every week, so.
Come on, man. You done started some shit, man.
Well, nah, because this other one was one of Lou Rip's favorites. It was when I was bartending down at Cabal. I had and Skybox. I had a drink that I did called the Electric Blue Motherfucker.
Boy, that was a legendary. That was legend right there.
That was your fault?
Yeah.
That was some evil shit.
Man.
So, was I down there with some chick or something drinking that shit?
Oh, I know who.
No.
I know a chick that had. I can't discuss this one on the. I couldn't even discuss this one on Patreon.
I might have baby mama.
But yeah, the Electric Blue Motherfucker got a lot of people in the scene in trouble.
In trouble, because that motherfucker was.
It was a. So.
How do you get?
You're familiar. There's a drink called a Blue Motherfucker, which is part of the Long Island family. So for a Blue Motherfucker, you need rum.
Give me a second.
No.
Electric Blue Motherfucker. This ain't that. Go ahead. What's the?
I mean, it kind of is, but it's not. But I mean, it is, but it's electric.
Boogie, oogie, oogie, and you can feel it.
Oh, you can feel it.
No, it's there.
So for Blue Motherfucker, you need rum, tequila, vodka, and gin. The 4 deadlies. And you add blue curacao and some places add a little Sprite, some places don't, and then top with sweet and sour and Blue Motherfucker.
Lemonade?
Huh?
You don't lemonade? The Sprite?
Some people do Sprite. Some people do lemonade.
I've seen people do lemonade.
That's why they do this. Some people do the Sprite with the sweet and sour because it's kind of lemonade-ish. I think it really just depends on who's making it and what they more familiar with or what they more
Or
what they
what
prefer
type of
taste
spot
wise.
you at? A little bit younger
What they
spot,
got,
probably
yeah.
bubbly.
Mhm.
Spot, probably not. Yeah.
Yeah, shit, older spot, you probably would never sell one because we all know better. I'm not drinking that shit.
But I didn't see it at restaurants.
Oh, at restaurants, yeah, they call it something else, a Blue Island or something.
But it ain't nothing but blue motherfucker.
But so you take so that's the blue motherfucker. So you take the blue motherfucker and you add UV blue vodka and a shot of whiskey.
And you can feel it.
It's people, were always people be like they see me add the extra and they be like, "Ah, man, that ain't shit." And I just, I shake it up for them, pour it, and I guarantee them they wouldn't get a second one. And they be like, "Man, what?" No, it was fire. You could taste liquor, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a super strong drink. Oh man, yeah. I remember Lou Rip got one night when he came in.
Down to it like.
Well, he came in and he was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I was like, "Shit, I got this new drink." And he was like, "What's up?" I was like, "You want it?" He's like, "Yeah." So I made it, and he, and he drank it, and he got to the club at like 10 o'clock that night. Man, he came back about 12:30 to the bar, and was like, "Hey, man, I think I want another one of them things that you gave me, but I don't know if I could really drink two of them in a night." That was that thing kind of pack a wallop. I was like, "Yeah, that's the electric blue motherfucker right there, boys."
Boy.
Yeah, it's
good. It's the brand.
Yeah. Yeah, the nights
Oh,
that I
red
bartended,
magic or whatever the fuck you want.
yeah, the nights
They
I
have you
bartended,
smurfing up in the club, nigga.
if it was a hip hop night and I happened to be behind the bar, because I had a precedent. The precedent was already set because like Vert would always take care of us. What was the damn drink over there? What was the name of it? Dirty Cash.
The fuck was that?
It was. What is the honey bourbon? It was like Evan Williams honey bourbon, with pressed with Sprite or 7-Up. Man, that motherfucker was fire. Yeah, let me get a Dirty Cash.
That don't sound bad.
Oh man, fire.
That don't sound bad.
That was Vert's drink. Or I don't know. Somebody else made it up and Vert was the one, but I'm gonna say it's Vert's drink. Shout out to Vert. Clarence. He had good parents.
My man Clarence.
Nah, man, my name is Clarence. I keep telling him you need to sample that and use that shit, but he be
Is
like,
your name Michael Diamond? Nah, my name's Clarence. Why you ain't did that shit?
"Nah, my name's Clarence." I met him over at Joker's when Joker still lived. This is back in like 98, 99.
Nah.
Back when Joker still stayed like right off the plaza, like right between Plaza and Westport, over there off. I don't even know what street that is. What street's that? Where the
Probably Wyoming.
possibly, but it runs pretty far. It runs like through the south end of west, or through the southwest part of Westport, and then travels down and goes down to the plaza, and he stayed like right off in the cut over in there on the hill. Yeah, nah, was it Roanoke? I don't know, but it was on like 47th or something, 49th or some shit. We were over there. Me and Smooth were over there working on some music with Joker, and he was like, "Yeah, man, my friend Clarence is gonna be coming by," and I was like, "All right." And you know, Vert back then was super just goof. I mean, he's goofball now, but he was just extra just goof.
Bubbly.
Hey, you guys out there smoking the devil's lettuce?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing that?
I used to love that shit. Cause you go catch me.
And I was like, yeah. And you want some? He's like, nah, I don't do that shit, man. Nah, man, what the fuck, man? I love life, man. Why would I do that? and I thought he was joking. And Joker looked up. I looked up at Joker. Joker was like, oh no, man, he's for real. He doesn't smoke weed. And I was like, huh, they still make you.
That's fucking hilarious.
Because
last time I seen him. Hey, what's up, Brad? Send me your blunt.
Dude, I was at a Lemonade Park for something, and you know I'm smoking because you can smoke at Lemonade Park. So I'm blowing one back. I'm chiefing. I'm good. I'm getting it in. No, it wasn't even Devin the Dude night. It was like I think it was a Sabados because it was like early in the afternoon. It was me and Jeremy from Flavor Pack. We were sitting around, and Jeremy's amazed at the amount of weed that I got with me at like 1 in the afternoon on a Saturday. I'm like, yeah, Jeremy's out. Hey, welcome to the line, nigga.
Right.
Saturday, I'm out here listening.
Yeah, I'm like, shit, we kicking it. You want to hit this shit? Not.
Are you smoking?
And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I hear, hey, let me hit that reefer. And I look around, and I'm like, that sounded like Vert. And I hadn't seen Vert. This is before the Flavor Pack reunion. So I hadn't seen Vert, but I hadn't seen Vert in a minute. And then I hear, hey, come on, PL, Evergy, let me hit that reefer.
Evergy?
Yeah. And I was like, damn it, I hear Vert. And then out of the corner of my eye, I see Frederick Douglass walking toward me. And I'm like, oh shit.
His shit is Frederick Douglass.
It's Vert. Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass.
It's like perfect Frederick Douglass.
And he took the blunt and he hit it.
Black gentleman.
And I said, hey man, when you start smoking weed, he's like, ah man, you know, people change, man. You know, it's all good.
Hey, you can tell one of them AI art things would be like, give me Frederick Douglass, but with a smile. And it's going to come with a picture of Vert, dog.
Man. Yeah.
Straight up.
Put him in a suit. Put him in a 3-piece suit.
With the string tie.
Cummerbund.
Just
Or
cummerbund.
ascot. I'm tripping.
Ascot.
Yeah.
With the cummerbund.
Oh, whew. All the way out. Nice gold chain. Medallion.
No, a gold nose piercing.
Oh.
I used to
Welcome
always
to my country.
I used to always imagine that Vert was a pirate in a former life.
Oh, swashbuckler.
Yeah, I can see Vert out on the high seas, just out here buckling swashes.
Shivering his timbers.
Yeah. It's the pirate's life for me.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Hey, if Vert became a whimsical skedaddler, it would not surprise me.
Oh man. Look at him. He's a whimsical skedaddler.
It's full of whimsy, you know.
Look at him. Look at him.
I love that. What kind of whimsical we got going on?
And the whimsy you have today. It's a whimsical skedaddler. Oh man. Random piece of information. Did you know the term scalawag is not what you think it is.
Bring
What
me
you mean?
scallywag.
It was actually basically like a white redneck that was an abolitionist.
Wow. We nigga found
Really?
that one, didn't we?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I was perusing Instagrams because I had to take TikTok off my phone because that shit take up a lot of space, man.
Chinese be on your shit.
I don't give a fuck about that. I ain't doing shit. I look at a little porn here and there, but that's public knowledge. I don't give a fuck. But that shit just takes up a lot of space on my phone, man. I got an iPhone 11, nigga. I'm out here. They slowed my data down. I'm struggling, nigga. I restart my phone like 3 times a day to make a phone call, boy. I'd be like, Quarter be like, shoot me a text like, hey, I've been trying to call you for 5 minutes. I'd be like, oh, my bad. Let me restart my phone real quick. Because I got to, I don't know why, but I got to restart my phone.
This nigga's phone is junk.
So I turn it off, turn it back on. Sometimes I got to do it twice.
Sounds like a Ford to me.
Oh, man. Hey, I done had this phone. Man, I got this phone.
He just being stubborn.
Man, I'm broke, nigga. Shit. Shit.
Nigga stupid.
iPhones are not cheap.
Switch on over to the Galaxy, baby. Android.
That motherfucker.
I don't like how they work.
Come on home.
They ain't cheap neither, nigga.
Come on
Stop
home.
playing.
Yeah, I don't like how they work.
They work better, bro. Just come on home.
Nigga, the new Apple OS is Windows Vista.
They all work the same, Dennis.
It's just a cell phone, man. Come on over to Android.
You hear me? The new Apple OS is Windows Vista.
Well, nigga, when I get a laptop, then we can talk about it. But I ain't on the new Apple iOS. Nigga, my shit will not accept that. I don't have enough memory on my phone for that would take up my whole shit. I couldn't make no phone call. I couldn't have no apps. I might be able to text you.
Don't send me no pictures.
Oh, nigga, phone shut down. Just lock up. Just.
Nigga, like my post.
I'm over here trying to hard reset it. And I don't know how to.
Got a factory reset.
Man, I'm trying to find the button that you push to.
Ain't one of them. You gotta find a Mac and plug it in.
Man, I ain't got that.
You have to go to the Mac store. They gonna laugh at
They
you.
gonna be like, I'm gonna take it to Scheme. Scheme gonna be like, hey man, you still got this whole thing? I'm like, hey man, you should fuck up.
I think I got one of these in a drawer back here.
Right. It probably doesn't work either, but
Frankenstein. Out here.
I don't even know. Man, I don't know. I don't fuck with technology enough to know. I took a VCR apart back in the day and put it back together somehow.
I took plenty of VCRs apart.
And I put it back together and it worked.
I ain't never get nothing back together.
I didn't take it all the way apart.
He said I can get it apart.
I definitely took the motherfucker.
Oh, you can definitely take them apart. That's easy. That's the.
I ain't put not one back together.
You just got to pay attention how you took it apart. So when you put it back together, it
About that part.
Something came up.
because I had a homeboy that would do that stuff, and he would always have like 2 or 3 pieces extra when he get done.
No, that shit ain't right.
I'd be like, man, I don't know, man.
Man.
He'd be like, it's working. I'd be like, yeah, but is it working correctly?
Did you check out the don't catch on fire
I
part?
work on your car, man. I got an extra spark plug. What am I supposed to do with that?
But you shouldn't.
Should I keep this extra brake pad?
So there's a 5th brake pad?
Yeah.
No, there shouldn't be.
I mean, you know.
And if there is, it's mine. Cause fuck it, I paid for that shit.
I can't take it back to
Nah.
the Raleigh guy.
Nah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
I already paid
Or
you
I'm gonna just put it up on
a
the-
6-pack and a plate of food.
I'm gonna just set it up here in the garage and wait for one of these other ones to go bad, and then I'm gonna be like, well, here we go. I had a spare
Got a spare brake pad.
spare brake pad for your ass. Shit. Other than matinee sessions next week, anything going on, fellas?
next week is Legal Track Report?
Nah,
Nah.
that'd be 2 weeks from tonight. Yeah, and then for Legal Track Report this month, we'll have Lucille Cody and Mr. Fetch will probably be coming through. You know, that was such a fresh name before the Diddy trial.
Yeah, it got a whole new ring.
Now it's like I feel dirty, a little dirty.
Touch
saying
what?
it now,
Well,
Mr.
fuck
Touch.
them all.
Like, ugh.
It ain't Mr. Baby Oil though.
Oh no, that was somebody else.
Mr. Slick.
Damn.
Rockwell you know the story, don't you? About
Mr.
Baby Oil?
Tingle.
Huh?
Oh, tell you that.
Put the sword on nigga. Tingle.
Well, shit, man. I appreciate you coming out tonight, Jay Welch, to hang with us and lollygag with your life and take a break, talk some shit.
No doubt, man. Appreciate it.
Hope you had some fun. You're welcome to come back whenever you want. You know where we at. You know where we are.
For sure.
Brass, as always, pleasure. Quarter, you was actually halfway quiet when you came in tonight. You getting better at it. You was a baby gorilla tonight. Shout out to Red Eye. He's he had a procedure, and I honestly forgot to call him about maybe doing a remote today, but it was probably for the best because he probably just needed to recoup. So, you know, shout out Red Eye. Keep in your prayers.
Shout out.
Get you back on your horse, boy.
Rock, you got anything coming up other than Tuesday at the matinee session? You working on anything? Mixes?
Nah.
Remixes? Production?
Possibly.
New sandwich recipe?
New Alamos?
See, I didn't say that.
Nigga got a cheesesteak Alamo?
Pancake a la mode.
Cheesesteak. Oh, shut your ass up.
Alamo.
Damn.
It's dinner and dessert.
Sounds disgusting.
That's gross.
On a Hawaiian roll.
These niggas mad because I put some ice cream on a pancake.
I ain't mad. It's funny to be.
What's funny about that?
It's just big activities.
That is big activities. Exactly.
That shit
Big
fire
activities.
though.
I'm proud of that.
That
Right
shit
there.
fire.
Hey,
But etc. They have that as an option.
really?
Yeah.
With syrup on
That's-
it too?
Yeah, I put syrup over the top of it.
I want chocolate syrup.
I I cut the pancake up, put
I
the
didn't
butter
know
in
you could
there,
Get that? I'm pissed off.
and then put a little bit of syrup in there. Put the ice cream, then roll the ice cream over the top of that, and then hit it with some more syrup so it'll melt it down.
Oh, fuck.
And the whole time the pancake is soaking up everything that come to the bottom. Greatness,
It does have a big bag ring to it.
pure greatness.
Sound kind of fire though.
Oh my
Oh,
god. Ice cream on it.
and hilariously, I never said it didn't sound good.
You can't.
I just always be like, man, that's just big back.
That is.
Because I stepped
Care
on the
not.
scale this week for the first time in a couple of months, and shit, I'm down like 210. So this is I don't even know if my body would be like could even eat that now. And I know y'all be like, I know some people are like, 210, nigga, you can probably eat whatever. Nah, man, I'm a little for what I have been majority of my adult life. I'm back down to my freshman year college weight. Yeah.
You gotta remember our digestive tracts are 40 years old. You know what I mean? Like,
Not Jay Welch's. He got them young guts.
nah.
Young stomach. You can go
That
drink and then
motherfucker
go
don't
do
bounce
some shit
back
the
like
next
it
day.
used to, boy. Don't bounce back like it used to. You have to go lay down somewhere.
Aches and pains.
It's
Go
gonna
get
catch up.
horizontal,
No,
boy.
I definitely don't take it for granted, man. I get my
Keep
stretch
rolling
on.
around to the bed till something come out either way.
Hey, for real, get your stretch on.
Yeah, man.
To the young people watching, get your stretch on, man.
My brother
'cause
work at the Sprint Center, so I mean the CBE, so if he can run in there,
Stretch.
run around, hooping,
Get some games in.
you know, just run around.
Do some good runs down
You
there.
ain't call me. John?
I ain't been in a minute though.
You know it'd be a
I need
old
some new
dude down
kicks.
there.
I need some new kicks, man. You was getting down last time too.
Do they even make high tops anymore?
Yeah, they still make Jordans and shit.
I don't wear Jordans.
Well, you know, basketball shoes.
Yeah.
High tops?
Yeah.
Like legitimate high tops, not like, you know, the
I mean,
Nah, they got some high top.
okay, because, you know, I'm
Not
old,
me.
man.
Highs.
Yeah, I need,
it's
you
like
know,
it's like football now. You're
I
not
need-
about to get the big shoulder pads. No
yeah, I
more.
need that
You
ankle
ain't getting no
protection.
Ewings.
I need that. Yeah, I need that ankle
want some
protection.
Ewing?
Bullshit. That's that. You know. Okay, yeah, I'm good in these. Yeah, let's rock.
Get some Skywalkers and shit.
Man, oh man, they
Skywalkers.
came
Ooh, I
almost
love
up to
them
your
shit.
shin. That's like putting on a moon boot almost. Strap that motherfucker on, you ain't going nowhere.
Man.
Barclays was good. Like
Them Avier
Yeah.
basketball shoes.
The forces.
Force One.
Yep.
With the big ass tongue in the front.
Boy.
Lock your ankle in there.
Some Brooks or some
Oh.
Avias. Boy,
Mm.
keep me talking about kicks back then.
Get some kangaroos. They had a high top that was solid.
It was so terrible.
Oh, the sole of it was terrible, but the high top of it was solid. Yeah.
Get you some high top kids.
But see, I don't even. But see, I still play old school bully ball, so I don't even know. I don't even want to.
I'm with all that.
I don't play bully ball. I just be out there now. My knees.
What?
I got half a knee. You gonna get this? You gonna get this on defense?
My knees like an old tire. I got steel hanging out the motherfuckers.
Man,
Came up always playing bigger. The dudes are older than us and bigger than us.
You're going to get about 3 trips down the court real strong.
oh yeah.
The
Now,
fall off is going to be so fun.
oh man, look,
You're going to laugh so hard at the fall off. Like, oh my God, oh man.
man, look at 25, 26, 27. You know what I'm saying? Being 6'3", 260, 275. Oh, Nick, I'm down there killing fools. Boom, boom, boom. Back up off me. You ain't strong enough. Oh! I wasn't dunking, but my layups is pretty. Hook shots.
Yeah.
I couldn't jump. I can't jump. I've never been able to jump. I've dunked once in my life, and that was off a rebound, and it was show enough for accident. I'll get on that shit. I'm not
That's
going.
clean though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna sit here and act, be like, oh, dude, I was out here dunking like a bull. No. I could grab the rim consistently,
I had a couple,
but
I can rock. I can do a couple of things.
now I had some homeboys that could.
I got it on IG though. Rocky Cradle 360.
Oh, see, look, that's new. That's recent.
That was in my house.
Yeah. My shit would look staticky.
Oh, it would look like the old timey. When they used to play the piano live.
Is that really you?
At,
Gotta slow down the frame rate so the shit move with the right speed.
That don't look like me, boy.
Why it moving so fast?
It's kind of dark, man.
when every movie had the chick tied to the train rails.
Bunch of Keatons out here, boy.
And that old VHS tape,
Shot on
Man.
a potato.
kind of fuzzy.
Shout out Friday the 13th
Friday the 13th is
today.
Damn.
Oh wow.
I'm out of the house on this motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. How about that?
Thought about it. Should have invited Deuce out too. He loved Friday the 13th. He's got a hockey jersey. I'm about hockey sweater. It's Friday the 13th. He sent me a picture of it. Let's see here. Next week. I don't know if we have a guest coming in next week or not. But Jason should be back. I'll be here. I should be here. Rockwell should be here. Brass may stop by. I don't know. You know, Quarter probably be here for a minute. Never know who's gonna stop by at the line. It's open door policy still. We just got a new door. Yeah, it's fresh. We'll be going over the matinee sessions next week. So, you know, once again, artists, MCs, comedians, spoken word artists, poets, people that just got something on your chest. It's not an open mic, but we'll make space for you to try your new material. You know what I'm saying? I think it would be dope if like civic leaders came down and practiced their speeches down there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we put them to a beat like we did the thing from Matt, and turn them on to some new shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be cool if I want this to be a space for creators to feel like they can come and try their shit. Because a lot of times shows just wind up being rappers rapping for rappers. So let's take all the pretenses out of a show. Let's give somebody a featured performance to be able to feature their material that they working on, or they trying to get, that they dealing with. And this isn't a critique session, but it's just for him to be able to, or then in this instance for Welch to be able to go up and do his shit and to see what people think, which is really what every performance is supposed to be. But this is just what this is. You know what I'm saying? This is not, coming in to get signed. This ain't bringing in young guru to listen to your music. We did that 13, 14, 10, 12, 13, years ago already. You niggas didn't show up. Or you niggas did show up and he likes your music and he told you to send it to him and you didn't send it to him. Which to this day baffles me on a lot of which goes back to what I was saying earlier, Quarter, that it's not necessarily people being lazy about it. Sometimes they just don't want to hear sometimes they don't want to hear the no. They don't want to hear a negative opinion about what they got going on. Well, they already quit. If you're being honest with yourself about it, because if all it takes is one person saying, I ain't like that, to make you stop, you never really started. You know what I'm saying? Vanilla Ice made a whole album. Nobody wanted to sanction that shit. But he pushed it. The next thing you know, Ice Ice Baby. I couldn't tell you what the other song was on the album. No, because it was the
Go Ninja Go shit from the Turtle Drum
soundtrack, yeah. And I couldn't tell you how the song went other than the Go Ninja Go part.
Wow, I don't remember the Go Ninja Go song. I remember he did it, but I don't remember what it sounds like. But yeah, the fucked up part is I really can't remember another song off.
I can't remember none. I remember Ice Ice Baby.
No, there was another single after Ice Ice Baby. Yeah.
It was like I can almost remember seeing the video come on, but I probably turned the channel.
Not even go try.
Yeah, I'm not.
Might be a cartoon on.
I'm not putting any effort into that.
Not an iota.
I
Come
don't.
on, Mr. Google.
Nope.
No.
No.
That's not worth
It's a
it.
waste of resources.
It's not worth a Google search.
Siri.
It's not worth a milliamp battery.
Man.
What was Vanilla Ice's?
Hey, once we get this Patreon cracking, you can ask me then. I'll look it up for you.
Oh, come on, man. Do it for us, man.
But yeah. So you just gotta keep pushing your shit, man. I remember when I opened up for the St. Lunatics back in 90. No, it was like 95, 94, 95. Might have been 90. No, it was like 95. 95. Yeah, man, they were doing a version of Country Grammar then. That shit didn't pop till 2000.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a different version.
That's why I said 98.
And it was a different lineup of people because I don't remember. I couldn't tell you who was who, but I remember there were it wasn't the same people that were in.
Probably was just Murphy Lee was the only one that was consistent with that shit.
Um, I feel like Murphy Lee might not even been around yet
because he was a solo actor.
because he was and he was super young.
You got a point there.
So I don't think he was around. I feel like he
I
wasn't
know
around
your boy
yet.
wasn't there though.
Who, Ali?
No.
Was
He was
Nelly
still
around?
playing ball.
I don't think Nelly was around.
He was playing ball.
Now, I remember Ali, and I think Ali's brother.
I think did Grant play with Nelly back in the day?
Who?
No, Grant Rice.
I don't know.
No, he was with the Angels for a little bit. I think Nelly was with St. Louis. Actually, played minor league ball.
No, but yeah, they were doing Country Grammar then, and that was a completely different song. But they just kept pushing it. So you just got to keep pushing it, man. You know, even with it's weird because it feels like with all the internet stuff, you would think that it wouldn't take as long to be able to maneuver your stuff. But it doesn't take long to put yourself in position. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? The internet now that allows you to put yourself in position quicker, but it doesn't necessarily allow you to get to the bigger part of the bigger picture quicker. If that makes sense. I mean, quicker than in the past in general, but not as quickly as you would think because you still got a lot of shit you got to cut through. So you got to keep pushing. Shit, Lawnarchy is a perfect example of that. Season 5, after taking almost a year off, we won Best of Local Podcast. So just gotta keep pushing, man. Thanks again, everybody who voted. Appreciate it. We're gonna ask you a little bit in a couple of weeks, months. I don't know when it starts, but when it starts, you know, for the pitch. But we're not campaigning. Yeah, campaigning feels like work, and I ain't necessarily in this for more work. Nah, because then I'm gonna have to call Brass to come out here to do some more stuff. Because I'm gonna be like, hey, Brass, man, this shit ain't working right. What's going on? Why ain't this? He gonna be like, man, fuck that shit. I'm be like, you know what? You right. You show motherfucking right.
Nigga, we call the ass shit.
You are so right. Fuck this shit.
I'm gonna get a t-shirt. Nigga, you call it the ass shit.
Yeah. But yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, pre-gaming with us. If you're out and about, please be careful. Don't drink and drive. You know, smoke and drive. Go for it. As I've gotten older, I don't as much. I may smoke then drive. If it's a road trip, I'll smoke and drive, just because, you know, keep time moving. Or depending on the road trip, I guess. Because if it's like a show, and we coming back from the show, we may be taking our time. So we may take 3 or 4 smoke breaks on the way back. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to just pull over at a rest stop or a parking lot. Hit a little something, sit for a minute. Yeah, because I ain't in no rush on the way home. But, you know, he's smoking or driving, just, you know, slow it down a little bit, but not too much, because, you know, you got to do at least 45 on the highway. I'll be passing motherfuckers like I'm doing 60, like I'm doing 85, but I'm doing 50. And I'll be like, oh, I know you high.
That's me.
I don't think you high on weed, but I know you high. Because you are going hella slow. Yertle the turtle slow. Oh, damn. gonna say this and we're gonna call it a night. But if your if your hairline is like back here, either cut that shit off or learn a bunch of jokes. Oh, or wear a bunch of hats.
We're saying Chinese.
Quarter wears a bunch of hats, and Quarter knows a couple jokes, but he keeps it cut and wears a bunch of hats.
They respect you more when you just come on home.
Yeah, just come home. Yeah,
Bring it on.
yeah.
Bring it in.
But
Little League coach taught you that. Bring it in.
I saw OG
Take a knee.
had a. You could tell that his shit was already gone to about there. So what he did was he had the Dallas fade or Dallas shag.
He went with it.
The Egyptian ball to the, and I said,
Let's think of the Egyptian skip back. Egyptian skip back.
I don't know. I mean, I gave him A for effort because it's definitely a resourceful way to, you know what I'm saying, keep your hair. Just because he's just gone here.
Let it go, bro.
Well, he said, why let it all go when I can still grow the rest of it. I can just I'm just shag it out. And I'll say, you know what, that
It's like a black person moment.
this ain't Texas.
This ain't Texas.
I can't hold on to that shit, bro.
Yeah, but you know me, I'm gonna let a motherfucker cook.
It's gonna look like that.
So, hope to see y'all Tuesday matinee sessions. Soundbite, the rear of Warehouse on Broadway. 40 something Broadway. It's across the street from the gas station on Broadway. Westport.
It's big
You know where it
shit.
is. No cover.
Bring it.
I think it's also service industry night, so we'll probably have some drink specials for people in the service industry.
I'm taking $1 at the door, guys.
350.